Here we teach you a three-step approach to understanding how the houses are going to manifest in an individual's life, right? So, say you want to understand your seventh house of relationships. First, we analyze the sign on the cusp of the house. So again, we're saying cusp of the house because if you're using an unequal house system, um, you want to look at where the house begins. So the line that marks the beginning of it. If it's whole sign houses, it's not complicated. There's only one sign for the house. But so it's the start of it. So first you look to see what sign you have on the cusp of that house. So say you have Scorpio on the cusp of the house. That'll tell you that your style of one-on-one relationships are going to have a scorpionic quality to them, deep, emotional, intense, right? Next, you check to see if you have any planets in the house. No planets, no problem. Okay, no, we get that a lot. Oh no, my seventh house is empty. Does that mean I'm doomed to never have a relationship? No, you still have that house and you can still analyze it based on the sign cusp. And you can also analyze it based on the house ruler and its placement. But anyway, but say you do have a planet in there, say you have Jupiter in there. Jupiter is the planet of beliefs and ideologies. So this suggests that you're going to come to experience and develop your Jupiter, your beliefs and ideologies through relationships. That's what it means to have a planet in a house, right? It means that, kind of concretely, maybe you have a spouse that's very Jupiterian. Maybe they're very educated or maybe just very opinionated, right? So that quality of Jupiter is going to show up in the matters of that house. So in one-on-one relationships in some way or the other. It could be that one-on-one relationships are something that you study in great depth, and from there you come to form philosophies about life, right? So again, Jupiter is that drive to, it represents our belief systems, right? And it's also kind of the first social planet. But so this just says that you come to develop your Jupiter through seventh house matters. And so it does tend to describe also qualities that show up in your relationships, right? Next, we look at the house ruler and its placement for even more clues. So now this is a much more advanced step. So if you're a beginner, you might just start by analyzing your sign cusp. That'll be the main thing that you're focused on. That in itself is going to give you a lot of information. You're more intermediate, then it's easier to kind of start thinking about the planets that are in there and adding that into your interpretation. And again, over the course, this is one of the reasons that this program is long, because you repeat this enough times over the different houses and you really start to get a feel for it, right? If you're more advanced, you maybe already are used to analyzing the house ruler. And so that's a more advanced step. But basically, Scorpio, you think every sign has a planet that rules it. And so you look to see where the ruler is. The traditional ruler of Scorpio is Mars. So you would look at where Mars is in your chart.